Welcome, guys. Today we'll be doing solving inequalities and represent the solution on a number line. Now, this one that we're doing, this is saying 4x is greater than 8. So solving, just like an equal sign, we divide both sides by 4. 4 into itself goes 1 time, so I'm just left with x greater than and then 2. Now we can represent this on the number line. Since this is saying x is greater than 2, strictly greater than means that we're not using the number 2. So it means at 2 would have an unshaded circle. So on this number line that I've created, I will show you greater than. So I will have an open circle at 2, and it says it want numbers larger than 2, so we go to the right. And that's it. Now, the next example I have here, we have 3x is lesser than or equal to 6. So solving, we divide both sides by 3. 3 into itself goes 1 time. So I'm just left with an x. It's lesser than or equal to, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. Again, I need my number line to represent this on the number line. Now, let me just put the number 2 on my number line. Now, the number 2, because it's equal to, lesser than or equal to, will have a shaded circle. So, shaded circle represent that we're using the number 2, but we're also wanting smaller numbers than 2, so we move to the left, and that is it. The next activity we have is negative 4x is lesser than 8. When we divide by a negative number, what happens is that we change the direction that we have the inequality. So we'll have positive x, but now it changed to a greater than sign. And then negative 2, because 8 divided by negative 4 is negative 2. Now, because it's strictly greater than, that's why I have an open circle, and I want larger, so I move to my right. My next example, I have x over 2 is greater than or equal to 4. When you have a fraction, what we do is multiply both sides by the number that we have in the denominator, which is 2. The 2 cancels, so we're left with x is greater than or equal to 4 2's 8. So we have the 8 on the number line, and then because it's equal to, we have a shaded circle, and we want larger, so we move to the right. Now, the next example that we have here, we're going to find the LCM for this inequality. We have in the denominator the number 4, 2, and 8. So the LCM for 4, 2, and 8 is 8. So we'll be multiplying each of these terms by 8. So multiplying it, multiply the first one by 8, the second by 8, and the third term by 8. So 4 into 8 goes 2 times, 2 into 8 goes 4 times, and 8 into itself goes 1 times. So 2 times 2x, that's 6x. Then 2 times 2, that's 4. 1 times 4, that's 4, but there's a minus sign, so that's why I have a minus. Lesser than or equal to and 1 times 1 is 1. Now the 4 cancels, so we're left with 6x is lesser than or equal to 1. Then divide both sides by 6. So x is lesser than or equal to 1 over 6. So representing this on the number line, what's going to happen? At 1 over 6, we will have a shaded circle, and this shaded circle represents that we're using this fraction. But we want smaller numbers also, so I'll be moving to my left to represent numbers smaller than 1 over 6. Here we have another example, and what we have to do is find the LCM of this fractional inequality. The LCM for 3 and 6 is 6. And what we're going to do, we're going to multiply each of these expressions by, or each of these terms by 6. Now, dividing, now simplifying, 3 into 6 goes 2 times, 6 into 6 goes 1 times. Then multiply 2 times x, that's 2x. 2 times minus 2, that's minus 4. 2 sixes, 12 is greater than 1 because the 6 are cancelled. Then minus 4 minus 12, that gives us minus 16, it's greater than 1. Now, to get rid of the minus 16, we have to add 16 on both sides. So this cancels, so we're left with 2x is greater than 17. Then we divide both sides by 2. This cancels, so we have x is greater than 17 over 2. So representing this on the number line, we have 17 over 2, because it's strictly greater than, it will be open, and we're going towards positive infinity. Next example, we're going to find the LCM for this inequality. Before we go ahead and solve, now the LCM for 6 and 3, the lowest common multiple is 6. So we're going to multiply each of these terms by the number 6. Then we're going to reduce what can be reduced. So 6 can go into 6 one time, 3 into 6 two times, then multiply 1 times x plus 3, nothing changes, so I just have my x plus 3 minus, then 2 times 2x, that gives me 4x, and 2 times negative 3, that gives me minus 6. 3, 6, that's 18. So I have x plus 3. Now if you realize the next one I have in bracket because the minus affects this. So this becomes minus 4x, and the minus 6 now change to a positive. So negative and negative gives you positive 6 greater than 18. Simplifying by grouping, x minus 4x, that's minus 3x. 3 plus 6, that gives us 9, greater than 18. Then the plus 9, to get rid of, we subtract 9 from both sides. So what we have, minus 3x greater than 18 minus 9. So minus 3x is greater than 9. Then we divide both sides by negative 3. Now when you divide by a negative number, the inequality sign changes. So we're going to have x is less than negative 3. Now representing this on a number line, here we go. Now Here, less than, so it's open, and we're going towards the minus infinity side. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like my videos.